So as everybody probably noticed, on Friday, February 15th, silver fell below $30 an ounce. And someone sent me a link to a blog, Silverstackers forum, and he said Stellaconcepts is posting again. For people who are new, Stellaconcepts was a guy who had a silver channel. He was a very frequent poster, and he hasn't posted in a while. And Stellaconcepts has a lot of critics. One of the reasons why he has critics is because back in 2011, when silver hit almost 50, he sold silver, but he didn't tell his viewers that he sold silver until after the fact, and silver had gone down some. Now, of course, no one's required to tell you what they're doing, but there were people who were watching him who were waiting for a sell signal, and when he told them he sold, it was after he sold, and some people felt that, if they're going to watch someone for advice, they're going to want the person to tell them more timely what they're doing. So that's the criticism. What's one criticism of him? But anyhow, Stella did make some good predictions, and of course, no predictions are perfect. He also made a few that were not perfect. But his latest is, I'll read it for you. He says, "I have to say, I'm starting to get excited about the silver price. I'm starting to look at the old sites I used to purchase on, even back at Silverstackers. I'm not pulling the trigger yet. I'm looking at 27, at least probably lower, before I pull out the banknotes and start going heavy into the metal again. But I feel my time is close. If I can get to $21, I'm putting my kids on eBay to finance more metal." So there's, I'll give you the link, and there's some more talk, and then he talks some more down later. He says, "Thanks for all the warm reception. Bullion Baron, yeah, I bought a fair whack about a year ago, maybe longer. I sold most of it a fair while later to finance other investments. I have a modest stack at the moment and wanting to increase, and lately I've been feeling like silver is about to make a move down that mirrors the smackdown opportunity we saw during the GFC. If you remember back to when silver broke 21 for the first time, it never tested that breakout. It went straight up. It always bothered me that it never tested that breakout, and always has been a technical thorn in my side. Not to mention, if I can retrace to 21, then it's about the same retracement level as during the GFC percentage-wise, from 21 to 9. I won't be waiting until it does. If it does get that low, I'll buy before that, but I'm not rushing in at $29 either." A thing to remember about predictions is the price is dependent on the marketplace, people buying and selling. So the act of predicting, if big enough, can change the prediction. So just realize that he's doing some technical stuff. Yes, a lot of people I know who are traders, who are technical, they say that there's that 21 level, that because it hasn't tested that 21 level, they're kind of nervous, because that 21's a big level. If it tests that level, then they're like, okay, we've gotten rid of this thing that hasn't happened. But anyhow, I just want to give you an update on him. And I'm not endorsing his prediction. It could happen. I mean, but it all depends on the people in the marketplace, the buyers and the sellers. And yes, the marketplace, it works on buyers and sellers. It doesn't work on magical stuff that is so abstract we can't understand. It's buyers and sellers. So if the buyers and sellers are influenced a certain way, that's how it happens. So there's the Stella update. And of course, I'm not endorsing the opinion, but it fell below 30, so it could go to 27, it could go to 21, or it could not. Thank you.